No, you want to know what I'm sick and tired of? I am sick and tired of this narrative that keeps being pushed down my throat every goddamn minute I see this match card above my head. That Roman Reigns versus The Rock is the bigger draw. It's bigger than Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes from a business standpoint. It's a more important match. It's a more marketable match. So therefore, it should be the main event of WrestleMania over Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes. Therefore, it should be bumped into the position without proper build over a match with 2 years worth of build. This match deserves it over Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns simply because The Rock is there and The Rock is more important. The Rock is going to bring back the lapsed fans. He's going to bring in the casual fans. And you want to know something? Everything you guys said is absolutely true. I'm not fucking stupid. I understand Roman Reigns versus The Rock is a bigger box office draw given the talent involved. I understand that The Rock is the biggest star in Hollywood, so it's going to attract some eyes to the product that may not be watching it. You don't have to break it down like I don't know what I'm talking about. You don't have to dumb it down for all the other wrestling fans like they also don't watch the product. We know this. I understand that. But let me tell you why the narrative that you're pushing makes me sick. And it makes other wrestling fans like me sick. Because painting the narrative that doing The Rock versus Roman Reigns is so damn important to bring in new casual fans is a spit in the face to hardcore fans who've been watching for the last 2 years. It is a spit in the face of hardcore wrestling fans, real WWE fans, real fans of wrestling, to sit there and tell them that they should settle for less. So that way the maybe wrestling fans can get what they want. You know, I spoke to 5 people today. 5 people. 3 of them were coworkers, 2 of them were my friends. And all of them talked or brought up what's going on with Roman Reigns and The Rock. And these are people who are not wrestling fans. They don't watch wrestling anymore. But they heard that The Rock is going to be facing Roman Reigns at WrestleMania, and now they have mild interest, or maybe even remote interest, in WrestleMania 40. Yippee! But you want to know something that's really, really integral to the 5 people I spoke to today? Is that they all heard about how we got to this point, and they heard that wrestling fans are actually mad about this. And I'm not mad at them. I'm not upset at them for not knowing this, because at the end of the day, they're not wrestling fans, or they're not expected to know this information. But it was very apparent to me by the 5th person that this is an issue. And every single person that spoke to me about Roman Reigns and The Rock and how we are getting to that point and asking me why I or other fans are upset about this, all these people had the same thing in common. They didn't know who Cody Rhodes was. They either never heard of him or they seen him before, but they couldn't name him to me. Not a single one of them knew who Cody Rhodes was. And yet, when I explained to them who he was and why I and so many other fans are upset about this match happening now, they all said, "Oh, I understand why. I get it. That also to me doesn't make too much sense." Again, they're not wrestling fans. I didn't expect them to know this, but that running trend right there more than anything proved this. They don't give a shit about Cody Rhodes. And I know you're all gonna look at me like, yeah, you see, you agree with me. These people don't know Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes isn't a draw. That's why The Rock is there, right? Except the reality that y'all don't want to say out loud is the same people that don't give a shit about Cody Rhodes, they don't give a fuck about WWE either. These people that you want so badly to love WWE don't care about WWE, bro. They don't care. They're only here to watch this one match. They don't care about Bayley versus Io. They don't care about Bianca versus Jade. And if you found one, congratulations. But guess what? The vocal majority that you want don't care. WWE is in a boom period. Right now, they're making more money than they ever had in their entire existence as a company. They have more people watching their product now than they ever had in the entire existence of this company's run span. And at the peak of their popularity, they have a story that they have been telling for the last 2 years. Y'all love to talk all day long about long-term storytelling. This is a long-term story we've been seeing play out for 2 years now. The fans that have been watching Raw and SmackDown for the last 2 years are the ones that are invested in this storyline. Whether they want to see this match or they don't want to see this match, they're invested. They've seen it play out. And listen, if you are a WWE fan, if you're a member of the IWC, if you're a wrestling fan for all intents and purposes, and you want to see Roman Reigns versus The Rock over Cody versus Roman Reigns, you know what? That's perfectly fine. I'm talking directly to the people who would rather see this match to attract more eyes to the product. Because the reality of the situation is this. You want people who don't watch wrestling to watch wrestling, and I get that. You want to expand the community. I want to expand the community too. But what you're asking for right now is that you're asking people who solely want to watch wrestling for this one person to step back into the ring and face Roman Reigns. You want them to come back and watch this match. Here's what's going to happen. WrestleMania 40 is going to come around. April 7th, 2024 is going to come to the corner. We are going to have this match. It is going to end with Roman Reigns beating The Rock to retain the Universal Championship. And guess what's going to happen the next night on Monday Night Raw? Those same people are not going to tune in to watch Raw, because at the end of the day, they came in for one thing, and that was to see The Rock. When they realize that The Rock is not going to be back next week or possibly ever again, they are gone. These people that you've been begging and pleading to be a part of your community, they're going to be gone. You might get lucky and you might keep some. Whoop-de-fucking-do. But the vocal majority of people that you are asking for don't give a flying fuck about WWE the way you want them to. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't force it to drink. And you guys are willing to sit here, look wrestling fans, look Cody Rhodes fans dead in their face and tell them, hey, you know this storyline that we've been waiting to play out for the last 2 years? Yeah, let's put that on hold for even longer, just to get to this one match. Even though Cody Rhodes won the Royal Rumble, we're going to put it on hold and give it to The Rock. Even though Cody Rhodes said that he still wants Roman Reigns, he's going to give his position to The Rock. You can say, oh, it's long-term storytelling all day long because they're related and because it's part of the bloodline. But The Rock did absolutely fucking nothing to deserve this match. When you look at the grander picture here, The Rock came back to WWE at the very beginning of the year. A month later, is revealed to be on the board of TKO, the parent company of WWE, and within 2 weeks has inserted himself into a spot that belonged to somebody who earned it. Please explain to me why I would cheer for that. I don't care about a damn thing The Rock did for WWE before February 3rd, 2024. Because February 3rd is the day where The Rock watched the man who has been telling a story over the period of 2 years win a Rumble match and earn his spot at WrestleMania, saw that happen, and still took that spot. The Rock saw the struggle and is still going to take that spot that he didn't earn himself. You want me to cheer for that because it's a dream match that we may never see again? It's so funny to me because the same fans that will walk up and down the block and talk about how wrestling fans these days don't care about stories, they only care about spots, they only care about this and that. What happened to storytelling? Is this the story you want? You want this so badly. And for what? To sell more seats for an already practically sold out WrestleMania? To attract more fans to a product that's already hot? To see a match between two men who don't even show up on TV on a weekly basis? To see a match between two part-time wrestlers? To see a match that is sold off of the name alone and is not even guaranteed to be good? I'm not okay with this. I'm not understanding why you're okay with this. They can try and repair this match any way they want, but the damage was already done. The promo was already cut. This is a match I've been wanting to see for 9 years, and in one day, turned me off. What do you guys think?